I also need to buy a new bag, and like, I need to like not forget about that.
Well, it's gonna be Amazon Prime Day soon, right?
Yeah.
Oh?
Starting 2 days from now.
I was like, I have a post-it note on my desk of like to-do list items, and I realized like, oh, I can cross most of these off my list, or I can cross most of these off because I did them. And then there was still the one for the appointment. I was like, oh, I should go do that now. And since I can schedule it online, that's what I did. And then I crossed it off.
Everyone's alive. Oh, Hawthorne died. So this is in like the entrance to the vault area. Ian knows something about me that he doesn't need to share.
Yep.
So I was on Vitals when Hawthorne died, and the last person on scene was Marcel in electrical. So I think it's very unlikely Marcel killed, considering that this is at the entrance to the vault. Then I went up through cargo bay, lounge. Then I took the Fwa actually across, and then I checked it. Oh yeah, I was looking at kind of admin table on records trying to figure out where bullets were. I think I was. I'm not sure. But yeah, I took the Fwa across and found it in vault.
Wait, so who are you clearing?
I'm soft clearing Marcel because I'd just seen Marcel in electrical when I went to like camp Vitals, and while I was camping Vitals, Hawthorne died.
So I was with Tiffany for a while in main hall, doing the shower task thing, and then when I was leaving, Sarah was entering. So that places us three near the end there.
Yep, confirm.
I just finished upload on left viewing deck.
I honestly have no idea who it is. The only person I'm confident clearing is Marcel.
I mean, the only person that doesn't sound like they have an alibi, at least near the end there, is Ian. I mean, I guess it's entirely possible that Sarah could have beelined it straight to the showers.
No, but the
I did
body's
see
been dead
Sarah
for a
on the
while.
right side.
Because you have to realize I saw it drop on Vitals, and then I went all the way over to Vault to report.
Okay. So, like, about how much time do you think passed?
Like, well, how much time does it take to get from Vitals?
That's got to be at least 10 seconds.
Yeah, like
minimum?
10-15 seconds. Like, you need to do the fa.
Because even
Oh,
with,
no, I wouldn't take the fa to get there, but yeah.
Even with Vince, you have to traverse a lot of ground in order to get from Vitals over to there.
Yep.
Side note, pathing wise, prior to upload, I did wires and electrical. Prior to that, I did AKs in armory. I think the download that I did was actually in Vault. Like kind of a long round, but I did both download and upload. So, yeah.
Oh, I'm willing to hard clear Tiffany and soft clear Sarah.
I don't know who to. I'm just skipping.
I voted Marcel.
I mean, yeah, it's possible it could be Marcel, or I might have to go.
Oh.
8. 10 o'clock in the morning sounds perfect, actually. Alright. 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 See you then. Never mind, I do not have to go. Sarah Marcel. Okay, so that's left-side security, electrical. Engine room, kitchen. Someone's in engine room still. What? Did Steve
Paul,
report
what
this, or
role
did
do you
I?
have?
That was me about to
So
report it.
I'm engineer. Ian can confirm. I've edited in front of him
Okay.
before. That's why he was hinting at the like, oh, even
Ian's
if he
dead,
is
dude.
vents. Yeah, I know he's dead, but he knew I was engineer. So yeah, so Tiffany, Sarah, and Marcel were on the left side basically, along with me. And then I went down to cameras, and I was looking at cameras with Steve. And then I went to vitals, and I saw Marcel was dead. So I'm like, okay, Marcel's probably dead on the left side. So I went. I went I went from cameras, or from no, I went from vitals over to viewing deck, and I vented from viewing deck up to vault. And I walked down through engine room, and I checked cockpit, and I looked at admin there, and I saw one in engine room, and I went there, and it was Steve. I'm like, okay, that's not a dead body. And then I walked down then I vented from engine room. I vented in front of Tiffany from engine room down into kitchen, and Steve had walked from engine room down through armory to kitchen, and we both found the body together.
So here's my thing here. We're pretty sure Tiffany is innocent because of that first round. And in fact, it was Steve, Tiffany, and I all together in the first round in the janitor's closet. So I'm trying to figure out why this isn't Paul.
I mean, I still think you could have had enough time to run to main hall after killing.
I mean,
I
sure.
do not remember.
I can't deny that.
I do not recall like that trio being clear from the first round. That's not.
I only hard cleared Tiffany because
Only
her
Tiffany
and
was
I
really
were
hard.
in main hall for a while in that round.
We were doing several tests in the same.
Right, but for me, that also pretty reasonably
Okay.
soft clears Steve.
Okay,
So I'm only left with one person.
Yeah, I mean, but so Tiffany, are you clearing Steve as well?
Yes.
Then this would be Sarah, which makes sense because, as I said, Tiffany, Sarah, and Marcel were on the left side, and I left them there and checked vitals, and then Marcel was dead. So I think Sarah killed Marcel on the left side.
I mean, this could just as easily be you self-reporting. This could be a lot of different things. I know that I was just who was I just in records with? I think that was Tiffany.
I was in records with you at one point.
Okay, well, like just like 5-10 seconds ago.
It was while I was trying to find the body. I passed you in records. So I went from medical up to records, then the gap room, then to cockpit, and then the kitchen.
All right. The other thing going on is this body I'm reporting. Steve, Tiffany, and myself are all like very close to the vicinity, whereas Sarah is like nowhere to be found. So I think Sarah actually like vanished after killing.
Sorry, and where did you say the body was?
In kitchen. I'm voting Sarah.
I haven't been in kitchen all day.
Oh, wow.
Figured it would be. I don't know. I may be wasting my button. I don't know. But
I mean, it's a cooldown reset if nothing else, so Paul's not going to be able to kill you this round.
Who voted who last round?
I voted for you because but like then later on I was like, wait a minute, I don't actually know if that was right.
So I voted for
Well, Sarah. It was right.
So Sarah voted you, Paul. You voted Sarah.
Yep.
I voted Sarah. And Tiffany voted you.
Yeah, Paul and my votes are obvious. Like we each hard stand each other.
I don't think there's any information to get from that.
Well, I mean, Tiffany, are you saying you want to change your vote to Sarah?
I think so, but
Tiffany, why do you think it's me?
Because what Steve said does seem accurate, but like I don't. I'm kind of like flying by, like based on like
yeah, I don't know. It kind of. I think Paul was sort of cleared in the first round. I wouldn't necessarily say hard cleared, but the way he's like kind of taking charge, I don't know. Like I kind of get the vibe he's like a criminal too.
So I want to vote with Steve. If Steve wants to skip or to vote Sarah, like I will kind of follow that. I don't want to like split it into kind of chaos where like I skip, Steve votes Sarah. So
I'm gonna vote Sarah. I kind of feel like even if we waited till 3, it would come down to either Paul or Sarah anyway.
Tiffany, the only way you can save the game right now is to skip. That's what I'm telling you. Just the only way you can save the game right now is to skip and skip on 4.
100%, either me or Tiffany would die in this next round. Like no doubt.
I don't know.
I think you actually do.
Tiffany.
Is this what Sarah? Is this what's known as the Tiffany problem?
No, Tiffany did exactly the right thing. So.
Yeah, no, well, but from your perspective, I mean.
Oh.
No. It was fair. Frankly, I was just impressed I managed to kill Ian the same round as Marcel.
Oh my god.